The Fort St. John Flyers have ended their season on a high note. The Flyers won Sunday's season-ending game on the road against the Dawson Creek Senior Canucks 7-1. The Canucks opened the scoring with just over 4 minutes left in the first, but Fort St. John answered back just under 3 minutes later and held Dawson Creek scoreless for the rest of the game. Adam Horst, Robbie Sadu, and Rick Cleaver had 2 goals each in the win. The Flyers finished first in the Western Division standings, 1 point ahead of the Grand Prairie Athletics, while the Canucks finished in third. The playoffs start tomorrow when the Senior Canucks start a round-robin format by hosting the Athletics. Fort St. John's first game will be Thursday in Grand Prairie, also against the Athletics. The Fort St. John Huskies had a good weekend, knocking off the Fairview Flyers in a close one. Nolan Legacy opened the scoring in the first, and the Huskies broke out for 3 goals in the second. With the win, Fort St. John now sits just 1 point back of the Dawson Creek Junior Canucks for first in the league with 3 games in hand. The Junior Canucks will next host the Grand Prairie JDA Kings on Friday, while the Huskies will host the rematch with the Flyers, also on Friday. In the NHL, what a weekend for Canucks rookie Brock Boeser. His NHL All-Star debut was a smashing success.
I would have never dreamt of this in any time in my life.
Boeser scored 2 goals in the All-Star game to lead the Pacific Division to victory. For his effort, he became the first Canuck in franchise history to be named All-Star MVP. In all, the Vancouver forward earned over $500,000 in bonuses and also won a new car.
I was pretty shocked, and I would have never expected that, but because so many guys on our team could have got the MVP. So there's so many talented guys here, and I was just really happy to be here with these guys.
On Saturday, Boeser also won the individual competition for shooting accuracy. He says he will probably give the car to his sister. And more proof of Boeser's rising star, here's All-Star defender Brent Burns asking for Boeser to sign a jersey for his son. The Canucks tweeted the video out with the caption, "We now interrupt Boeser family time for an autograph request." The team is back in action tomorrow night as they host Colorado. Soccer sensation David Beckham is heading back to America. The superstar has announced he's launching a Major League Soccer team in Miami.
He's the global superstar, still one of the most famous faces of international soccer. Married to Victoria Beckham, father of 4, revealing this morning that he's officially the newest owner in Major League Soccer in Miami.
Global sport coming to a global city, for me, is great news, so it's exciting.
It's been almost 4 years since he started his quest to bring soccer to Miami. His family by his side every step of the way.
They've seen him come back, they've seen him smile from talking about Miami, they've seen me frustrated, and the way of teaching them is not all smooth sailing. There's going to be difficult times. It's just how you react when you go through difficult times.
Wife Victoria and their 4 kids, Brooklyn, Romeo, Cruz, and Harper, split time between Britain and the States. Now they're about to spend even more time here.
My youngest boy, Cruz, he had his first Cuban sandwich, and he was like, he was like, this is the best thing I've ever done. So he's looking forward to that. I made his dreams come true with a sandwich.
The deal brings Beckham to the East Coast more often to see eldest son Brooklyn at college in New York. His youngest, Harper, is only 6.
I would like to think that she's a daddy's girl, and I know my wife's going to see this, but I think she's a daddy's girl personally. But I'm so proud of all the kids. I'm so proud of the people that they're becoming in.
Victoria about to start Fashion Week with work and school for the kids in the UK. There's no family move to Florida yet.
We'll be still living in London, but obviously I'll be spending a huge amount of time here. So whenever they can, they'll be coming over.
And when the whole family is on the same continent, they'll celebrate.
I kind of feel like we have this fair trade because Meghan Markle is going across the pond to become a royal, and now we have soccer royalty coming stateside. I feel like we got a really good deal here.
I'm excited. I'm so excited about actually bringing the team to Miami.
Paralympic organizers have agreed to allow some Russians to compete in the Winter Games in March.
Although the RPC remains suspended, they have made significant progress, and we have to recognize this.
The International Paralympic Committee says it will let as many as 35 Russian para-athletes compete in 5 sports as neutrals. Moscow is still banned from fielding a national team over doping. On Saturday, the IOC issued a similar invitation to 169 Russians who can compete as neutrals at the Winter Olympics next month. That's what made news today. Thanks for watching. Please join us again tomorrow night at 6. Have a good evening.